Quand des années avaient dans le jeu, de machine and the Kodam de la Chade, la Tony, Santa Japella, Jesus, the Conjecture. Chana Baba de la Zavadation, but there's a Lamar much. Package or a benediction, what is a megonation? Goes on to Jim, what does it so? Good morning, everyone. Last week we talked about don't compare other peoples. You recognize what kind you have. It sounds okay. Everyone hearing is good. Okay. And then, most people know this one his story. It's very nice. I love these stories. And they had an old story or modern story too. I will try you old story. Maybe some people already heard it, but this is very good reminding for us. And in one time, one monk meditation under the tree, and then suddenly crow tree coming, he's so upset, he's so unhappy, and then monk is smiling, laughing, relax, and then crow said, and then monk said, where you cry, where you so upset? And crow said, I'm poor, I don't like my all the time black. Everyone don't like me, and I'm not really happy, Then monk said, what do you think? Who has more happy? And the crow said, oh, maybe Swan. Swan has lost. He looks very happy, And then monk said, well, I think he has white clothes, he run, and the people little like him, And then monk said, okay, you can tell Swan, and then Swan can tell you what reason he is happy. And the crow went and Swan asked, you are so lucky, and you are so happy. And Swan said, I'm not really happy. and he said, well, I can't play everywhere, and people easy to pick up, catching up. And a few weeks ago, and the people take my banana, they eat it, I'm so afraid here, stay here, I'm not really happy. And then Crow said, wow, I thought you are so happy there, Swan said, no, I'm not happy. And then he coming back, Swan's not really happy. And the monk said, now what do you think, who has more happy? And he said, maybe parrot, parrot. Parrot's so happy, he is so colorful, different colorfuls, and the people like him, And monk said, well, maybe you can go ask him, And then Crow went there, parrot asked, oh, you are so happy, I'm not really happy. I have so black color, people don't like me, And then parrot said, no, my friend, I'm not really happy. Well, people are catching up, they put me in the prison. What I eat, I can't go, what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm so thirsty, people don't give me waters. I'm prisoner, here. And then, maybe then he coming back. You are so lucky, and you are so lucky. He said, no, I'm not happy. And then he coming back asking monk, now parrot's not really happy. And then monk said, who is now you thinking happy? Oh, maybe Pico, Pico is so happy, he has lost colorful, like that. And then he went then again asked Pico, oh, you're so happy, you know. And Pico said, no, my friend, I'm not happy. People take me my feather, you know, and my feather. I have so pain, you know. If I show my color, people take me feather, and I am so suffering. I'm not really happy, my friend. Everyone say you are so lucky, you know. People not chasing you, you go everywhere, you know. And then he coming back, and then he realized, and the monk said, I think most happy that you are happy, you know. You know, you are freedom everywhere go. People don't catch you. I think you are happy. You need to recognize, you know. And they recognize. Yeah, now I'm so happy now because people not chasing me. People not taking me further. People not put me better. I'm so happy now. People not hunting. Yeah. This is reminding what kind you have. You need appreciate, just rejoicing, you know. All the time thinking, oh, other people are happy, I want this. Looks, we thinking other people outside, you know. Don't recognize ourselves. This story is this very, very nice, especially last week topic. We ought to compare somewhere, you know, compare. And then we thinking, oh, I'm not happy, they're happy, making reason. And we ask them, especially people, you thinking, oh, they're so happy, I'm not I'm for me, you know, thinking. And you stay there, talk few minutes, they start suffering, you know. And then your problem suffering is nothing sometimes. And then you recognize, you know. This reason, for example, we live in beautiful country, but number one, just this makes you happy, you know. We live in New Zealand. New Zealand is a very beautiful country, but more natural, you know, and no pollution, you know. And people compare other country, you know. I think here more. I think one reason is compare other country and they live more wealth, but inside lots people have problem. But this is in our ending. And checking if you want to compare, and better to positive side, you know, positive side. Don't become ego, but making yourself make you know, happy and need recognize, appreciate, you know, appreciate. Simple things, you know, we hear. I was thinking early morning where I'm so lucky and I'm still breathing, you know, and I can see Buddha, I can still do some practice, I'm so lucky. And then secondly, I have two hands, you know, I have two hands. I can talk, I can listening, you know, I can move. Now I can drive. You know, simple things you have thinking and you become happy. And most people say, you know, the reason making you don't have, other people have. And then you're thinking, oh, this I have, maybe then I become happy. But what kind you have, you need to recognize, appreciate, you know. Then making you simple reason making you happy. And this is just, we just roughly thinking, you know, just. And then you really want deeper thinking, and you need thinking, you like something, you don't like something. And most we are chasing our feeling or sensation, you know, sensation. You go more deeper, you know, deeper level thinking, you know. We are all chasing sensory level, you know, on happiness or feeling. We are chasing the feeling on the sensory level. For example, all time, 24/7 hours, we are chasing sensory level, but we don't recognize. And sometimes more clear. For example, some people have lots problems, stress, and relationship problems, lots problems. Your business problems, friends problem, family problem. Only you listening too much news. News is all the time talking negative, negative, negative. They're not much positive, And then you have lost your mind is so upset, And then especially strong stress or anxiety, suffering. And then at that time you have suffering, You recognize I have suffering, terrible. Then people drinking alcohol, alcohol. And then that time alcohol drinking have some sensory level. If you alcohol mind a little bit right up, little bit different experience, then you forgot your worry, stress, everything's forgot. Stress most holding your inside, holding energy, holding worry, those things. Most stress come from your mental worry and anxious. Those come from your emotion, come from stress. And you drinking alcohol, number one, and your mind looks a little bit go different. And you thinking that time you have bliss, peace, because they think and alcohol helps you reduce your suffering. That time you have very nice feeling, because at that moment you forgot worry. You have different tests, your tongue. You're focusing the alcohol's test. And we think, those people think, oh, alcohol helps me. That's a nice feeling, nice feeling in sensory. And then they try to again alcohol. You want again same experience. Next alcohol, no, you don't have this experience, because that time you don't have worry, you don't have the recognized strong anxiety, depression. Beginning you have very clear remember, and alcohol looks want to go to different direction. Then you think, that's a very nice feeling, And then doing it again, then making more problem, Similar, this food, exactly the same. You're so hungry, so hungry. You're hungry. At that time, any kind of you can eat food. At that time, you have this food, bad quality, good quality, doesn't matter, Any kind of food. You're so hungry, at that time eat, because that time you have suffering is hunger, And then you eat what kind of food. And then you stop in these hungers, hungry. My mind coming different one. Sorry. And then, this food give me bliss, And then that time, because before you have strong hungry suffering, and any kind of food you stop being hungry, and then you have feeling very nice. And next day you eat again, you don't want to eat because you're not much hungry, This is we all the time chasing like that. Sometimes, sometimes exactly friend, and your mind is so upset, a little bit of loneliness, maybe loneliness. And some friends coming there talking nice. You're nice, you're great, you're an amazing person, you're my best friend. And you have, someone love me, and I somehow some connection friend. At that time you don't have your loneliness feeling. This friend is amazing, this is helps me, You want to again, you don't have loneliness feeling. Again to connection, you don't have same feeling, and you're bored. This is not really making happy. Now I'm making more challenge. We all the time this experience go to the every day, just thinking more. I think most people been here most Sunday lost. Therefore, you need a little bit thinking deeper, more deeper. And then we are all chasing feeling. If you this recognize, and then, for example, especially we talk last stress, this is a big thing nowadays. Everyone has stress and anxiety, depression, those things. Mind have strong this problems. Then if your mind is calm and peace, relax, then you can search where's it come from this mental problems, mental illness. If you don't understand clear, and I can tell you, I think lots of people thinking our problems, stress, anxiety, depressions come from relationships, monies, and worries, And I think deep is self-cherishing. I'm more important, I'm more important. Self-cherishing is this big main cause making stress. Therefore, we need to practice kindness, loving kindness. Just don't look other side, negative side. I have this, I don't like this. I have depression, I don't like this. I have anxiety, I don't like. I have loneliness, I don't like this. Don't go there. Don't thinking. Said loving kindness, practice loving kindness. Beginning just economic practice, and then man and reason. We don't have or other people's. We all have in our mind. Our mind have some border. I love this. I don't like this. I don't care. We have three, and we counting. In the world there are 7 billion people, and how many do you have love? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some people don't have one, some people have two, some people have three, some people have one. So, like this, you can count. Easy to count. I love this. This is very close. Your parents, your partner, or your children, your teacher, or your best friend. And then you, on the other hand, I don't like this person. I don't want this person. You can count 1, 2, 3. And then most 7 billion people, our mind has stranger, border, their border. Most 7 billion people, stranger. This is we have boundary, our inside the mind. And then the top of this and the inside, very big boss subjection. I am very important. Big bloom there. And then you need more ego, ego, me and my loved one, my enemy, my stranger, these three people. We are all same. We are all same. We are same human being, reason, wanting happiness, don't want suffering, same, reason, same. And also, I really like this laws. I'm thinking laws. This for me benefit. All the time, there's people how benefit in my temporary happiness, long-term happiness. How most look at I'm live here center, and then my mind before meditation thinking. This just meditation, similar analytical meditation. And I visualizing this surrounded people, and the sound is feeling come on. I don't want to see. I don't want to, meet. Feeling. Little bit far. Some people little bit close. We all have this experience. You're watching just just looking here. We are the same, and then maybe they are different. Close feeling, long. I want to talk this person. I don't want to talk this person. Something they're coming naturally. This is natural. And then this time, and your mind, I don't want to see this. I don't want to talk this, and a little bit not comfortable, in mind. And you can bring these people here, and these people, first we are same human being, no different. And then how benefit this helps me, some people care, for example here, some people, do shopping, some people cleaning garden. Some people do here, especially the making gardening and the road cleaning. There's so many people, these surrounding people, but still I don't have direct connection, but still have thinking how directly for me benefit, And then this is very important, practice, and then and beginning very hard to this belief bring your mind, and you can try this person little bit. I don't want to see. I don't want to talk this. This person being here. This is my loving kindness object. You can talk 2 times, 3 times every day. Then you see 1 week later, you looking again being, or you see this person, and your mind is more relaxed. Before, no, I don't know. Some people say energy, this is vibration. Also, not really vibration. Something your karmic connection. I believe this because in past life, this person, me, no good relationship. No only person life. For example, maybe past life I'm a hunter and I killed this, and they have so many afraid. They see me easy to run. No only human being life, A past life I did something like that, and immediately we have afraid feeling, This is past lives. This reason I all the time talking, don't fishing, don't hunting, because bad karma, making relationship far, Therefore, and also sometimes, some people you never met in this life, and you first see, you have feeling, looks this my family, maybe again very close feeling. This is sometimes, this is not really, some people say, that people have negative, bad energy. No, don't talking all the time like that. This is long-term, past life. You have very good relationship, then easy to jump, they become close friend, And some of you live all the time together, very hard to make a relationship because past life, you have very hard a relationship. This life, sometimes people very hard to make a relationship, No only people, we make lots upset animal, And this animal become real by the human being, and they don't like you because you harm their life. Past life. You're thinking long-term, plan long-term thinking, and then we don't put immediately put finger there, Something unhappy feeling coming. This is terrible. They have bad energy. They have unhappy. We easy to other people's in unhappy mind. We see body reaction. Body language. See there how if you're more thinking carefully, you're easy to recognize what kind their mind have, unhappy or happy or and then. And easy to I'm so tired. I'm so upset because this person has bad energy. Energy talking. This reason easy to think about other people. Are you thinking long term plan? Not only this life, past life, past life, and especially you look. I all the time thinking they're farming and lots of farming have lots harm the animals, and animal afraid the farmer. And next life they're coming together and they're easy to making far, If you have some farmers very care with the animal very good friend, not only people, animal with a friend, and this animal rebel the human being, and then you become very good close friend, Therefore, and any kind of feeling you have, we are all the time chasing feeling, and sometimes negative feeling coming you. Sometimes people talking negative, talking around surround talking, and if you like this person, and doesn't matter what people talking, you never upset. If your mind already, oh, this people a little bit strange talking, mind already decision, I don't want to see, I don't want to talk. And then what kind of topic this person talking, you easy to upset. You harm your feeling because you already making decision. Oh, this person making me uncomfortable. Then bad news or good news or what kind of talking they heard your sound, and you don't want to listen. You already have bad feeling coming. This oh, I don't want this because we are chasing feeling. Sensory, very. And the most body sensory level of feeling, and then better to try to more loving kindness and compassion, and then thinking some long term. Life has lots of. Now, especially you live in society and you met lots of people, and then you try to help them. If you don't have energy or power, worry, worry. Don't worry. You worry making your mental peace destroy, because I think worry is and also sometimes you have some bad feeling or bad thoughts coming, especially Lord message and a lot of maybe relationships or business or what kind of situation your mind coming. Immediately don't decision, I don't like this, I like this, Just a little bit of wet, little bit of wet, and you see more what is the cause condition. And you see more picture. And then you later decision, maybe ask some people, oh, I have this situation, this is how to dealing with this, you sharing your friend. Some people very good at sharing their experience. And sometimes your friend helps. There's a friend is friend is a very important. I think friend is a different friend reason, Some people friend is for money friend, Some people have more money. I want money, therefore I want to connection with these people. This is a money friend. Some people have some people have beautiful colors and they touch attract their own, this nice, because I want because feeling, chasing feeling. And this attractor gone, more go coming, friend gone. Yeah. And then some people wanted some company, I'm so lonely, I need some company. And you have found some company, and you found another company, and the other one forgot. Because you found another company, you forgot this one. This is our life, And my friend, I want some friend. Anytime I have problem, need help. This is my friend. Anything they have problem, I can help. And also, my friend have two definitions. If you want to become my friend, you need two. Anytime I have problem, you need to have me. It's good, isn't it? Anytime you have problem, you ask me, I can have you. This is number one. Number two, harder. Anytime I do mistake, you need to think about you do this mistake. And number two, I can put your finger, you did this mistake, you're a terrible person, That's very hard. If you have these two quality, then you become my friend. Okay. Yeah, of course, I told him I have five very close monk friends. And we have conversation. And sometimes we're having each other, Anytime I have money, I'm sharing for monk, We go to a restaurant, we go sometimes holiday, and they need some clothes. And we are sharing who has more extra, we're sharing. Monk life is very simple, easy, And then we have five friends, and one, if he did something, would think you're terrible, you did this wrong, don't do that, and he's so happy to accept. And I did something, he said, oh, you don't do that, you do that, this is terrible, and I try to proving. And other monk do like that, they're very upset. This reason, I have very close 5 friends, and one is we become very good friends because we accept, we not angry, and this helps developing your. That's very fast. You're changing your behavior, and your character, bad character, changing very fast. That's his best friend, And I think here very hard to make this friend. Everyone is, you are wonderful, you are amazing, wow, you have lost qualification, wow. I can't do that, I can't see that. I can't lie, Therefore, very hard to make good friend here, my friend, true quality. If you have put on, they become upset. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. Maybe some people have some like that. I don't know. Now you understand what is the my friend definition, Some people want to become my friend. You need first to accept these 2 things. Then you become a friend. Yeah. Yeah, and very important, and your listening, your feeling, and who's give you more your feeling joyful or happy, and then you need to recognize what can't cause condition. For example, beginning just simple things, similar food. I all the time thinking food and tea, those things, we all the time thinking eating and taking your practice, And if I mentioned before, if you want some food is very yummy, you don't eat lunch. This food eat you dinner time. And you're hungry and you eat this food. This food is so yummy. Some people, some food is you eat 3 or 4 times you tired, don't want to eat. And then that time, you check. It's exactly the same food, and one time tastes so yummy, this food making me happy, And one time exactly the same food, a little bit tired, Why? Because one time you are so hungry, you have hungry suffering. That time food fix your suffering. That time food making me happy. Another time you are so already full, and then you don't have suffering, this hungry suffering, and you eat same food. There's nothing much give feeling, This food is not good, Exactly same relationship, very important. Exactly same job, And for example, job. You beginning, you're finding job. You don't have job. This is the reason you are suffering. I want a job and a job. I don't have money and finding some job. Then the suffering, lots, worry. How do I pay my rent? How to buy my food? How do I put petrol? Lots suffering, isn't it? This is suffering, isn't it? And then someone give you what kind of job? They give you a job. You're so happy because you're suffering cut it, And then this is your pay house renting, you pay this. Then next week, next month, still money you're working is not really happy because you don't have this suffering. You don't recognize. You think, now I can pay my renting house, then I'm okay. And you're bored in your job. Then also the job, beginning looks, everything is fantastic, everyone a little bit excited. How are you, what is your name? Then later they have a little bit of bullying, a little bit of bossing, little bit of controlling, little bit of subjecting coming, you see there, oh, I want to change job. You know, this is life, you know, because that time you need to recognize, before I was so happy because immediately they fix my problem. Today they're fixing your problem because you have some job. And also meditation exactly the same, like that, meditation. Some people have some mental problem, worry too much, and you try breathing meditation, concentration, loving kindness. If your mind focusing there, immediately sometimes, meditation helps me, my problem, you know. And then you forgot meditation, your problem coming back. Meditation wasn't working. Yeah. You need continuous. And especially the live in the samsara, and especially our body nature is, if there's something cause condition coming, suffering coming, because there we have seed, suffering seed, we have hoarding here. No choice. If you don't have nirvana or liberation, then you have long-term, or maybe say long-term happiness or stable happiness or mental happiness or inner happiness. Our happiness is most sensory level. Or yes, eyes, heard some ear, nice sound, I have sometimes feel like that, we already have, everyone have experienced different. Sometimes you have some suffering or worry, mind's level worry, and you're listening music. Immediately you have, this music making me happy, because your mind is go to the music, you forgot to worry. At that time, this music so helps me, this music making me happy, And this reason lots of young people go to the Friday night and conferences, dancing, club, become crazy. Where that time so many mental upset, and they have a little bit of money spent there, and they drinking, dancing, crazy. And mind is focusing there, sing song, go to the music. You forgot your worry, your problem, and people think, this music helps me, because, of course, helps because your mind go to a direction. Exactly the same you can focusing waterfall, or bird sound, or wind sound. You're focusing there, exactly the same, not much different. You don't need big, loud music, crazy music. Just you go to the forest, the nice, you go to behind the tree, there nice track. I found some new track, beautiful. You don't have, if you have time, you can go there behind. I found the last month, very nice under the forest. And then lots of tree, palm tree, and under the palm tree. And then you listening their sound, And there are 3, 4, 5 different sound coming, and you listening. This is nice, very nice, more nature. You don't need to pay money. It makes more you relax. Other music, next day exhausted. Isn't it? You have experience, isn't it? You've been there, and this good experience, but good experience, and go to especially New Zealand is amazing, lots of nature, and you walk on the mountain, and each time a direction, a windy direction, they have different air coming, Some is cooler, some giving warm. This is your feeling. You need awareness. Then you recognize, This reason sometimes there's some flower and they're coming, and then when nose breathing, next morning 3 o'clock, wind coming. Happy were coming. Next day wake up, I got it. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Some flowers smells very nice, and there each flower is different, and they smell, because just, just more awareness what kind of situations does matter, bad or good, or you can take your practice. For example, you have terrible situation, difficult in your mind. At that time, just you listening, your feeling, At that time, this kind of people harms me, my feeling. But reality is, you accept this, Your mind accept this. If your mind accept this, then you have feeling harms you. If you don't accept this coming loss, and you nothing give you suffering. For example, this is everyone has experience. Simple experience, then you understood. For example, if you must just you have a good dream and less body tired, and then maybe your friend making some cup of tea morning. This is very nice, In your mind is more peace now, and then you suddenly see, this house is nice, friends nice, because your mind is more calm and relaxed. My car is nice, my dog is nice, my friends nice, my job is very good, they're making me money. Any kind of your heard something, see something, making you happy, And then on the another day, you have met and your friend making tea, and your mind already agitated, upset. This house is so old, my friends is not nice. I don't like this job. I'm so tired. The bad feeling come. Same house, same friend, same job, same car, same everything, same. But one day you have feeling nice, peace. One day suffering, because differently you accept. Therefore, looking your inner value, inner quality, your mental levels make more stronger. And I don't understand this English. I try. Okay. Especially Master Telova, the Naruval talk, the Mahamudra. Nawe means Shimbechings, Nawe meaning, I fear, fear, bad or good or here. This is nothing will harm you. If you're holding that, then harm you. Maybe this is my broken translator, okay? If you're holding, I don't like this, I like this, holding, then you have lots of suffering. A fear does nothing harm you, Exactly the same. You flowers, see, beautiful flowers, and you say, very nice flower, I love this, someone broken. Don't do that, Just fear, just don't holding, and the people can broken or does matter. Then you nothing harm your feeling. This is don't hold. Means, for example, your first experience. We have lots of first experience coming to your mind. If you're holding, I don't like this, and then you suffer because past experience is negative, If you first making your unhappy, past is cause, and present moment you're already suffering. And this is a little bit hard to you believe or recognize. Therefore, a simple example, this flower or this cup, and say, I see here, nothing harm my body. And I holding already connection my body. And how many times you are holding, And then 1 minute is okay, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 5 hours, same cup, one day, and 1 year, your whole body pain. This just leave there, see fear coming. I see there, no holding, nothing harm you. Exactly. our experience, past experience. Already gone, but we have strong, for example, some strong feel, experience, bad experience, and you're easy to fear coming. Remember you. If you say, I don't like this, that is terrible situation, means you already hurt. Then you're thinking again. Then you have shoulder pain, body pain, This is just small holding. This is not easy to letting go, Letting go. This is letting go, not easy. And then best, for example, if you don't like this car, no watch cup, look flower, Mind looking here, you don't like this car, you know think cup, go to look the flower. Therefore, just more be kind and be kind and be calm and be patient, and then more awareness, more positive side. Any kind of object you're looking, positive side, and you see nice, Therefore, your mind direction, our mind is limit. One time, I can't watch two things together. If they put two like this, I can do it. Otherwise, this here, I'm watching here, I can't watch there. If your mind is focusing there, I can't focus in the cup, because only one time. It's a Buddha mind working laws, one time use working laws different, multiple, But our mind is not enough strong. Therefore, one time this sea color, flower, we can't see this cup. Therefore, looking mind, positive side, more important. Positive has some energy, positive. And then you have joy, your mind relax. Oh, I'm talking too much today. We need to do something, meditation, okay. We will do some basic meditation. Otherwise, time go very fast. Motivation meditation, most people know. And today, all my action, all my body, speech, mind, we only benefit others. Today, all my actions, all my body, speech, and mind, we only benefit others. Or today, only be kind person, warm-hearted person, It's motivation. How you need rejoicing. I have this powerful mind. Now we will do breathing meditation. Breathe in a long breath. I know I'm breathing in a long breath. Breathing out, long breath. I know I'm breathing out a long breath. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. I think this is very good. Some people have stress or anxiety, depression, and you thinking whole breathing in, your whole body needs to be relaxed and calm. And then breathing out, and I'm aware of whole body needs to go make all stress, unhappy, all those go out. You need to believe that, strong believe that. And then you skin your body on head to toe, and go to head area, mount, and your brain and the skin and the bones, and the muscles, and brain muscles, tiredness muscles, brains, making relax and peace, and then coming through your eyes, nose, then you will feel some looks some holding or some tight, and this your meditation making relax and peace whole body. You can mount go like that. And you especially you thinking face area, and your face, you believe thinking face looks tight, and it looks tight. That time you need mind, you watching your and making your face, skin, and blood, this tightness, tight, become more peace and relax, and more makes you joy, and peace, mainly peace. It's very hard to mind go. Your breathing together and the mind go. This is very good. And especially stomach area, you need more relax. And anytime you have stress and you have stomach pain, because you're holding your this and breathing, holding. This is not really good for your health. Therefore, you need to relax. The whole body become relaxed and calm. relax, you know. I'm breathing in and making my whole body calm and in the peace or relaxed. I'm breathing out, making my whole body calm and at peace, also making relax, you know. Okay, now we will do breathing meditation and counting breathing, inhaling, exhaling. In breathing out one, breathing in, breathing out two, counting yourself, okay? And anytime you lose the counting, and then you stop and try to again. Much you can breathing. Or you stop counting, just watching what kind you have, mind, peace, calm, just recognize, just awareness, this peaceful mind. Okay, now we will do some dependent meditation. It's called analytical meditation, checking. For example, now you check what kind you have feeling, sad or happy or whatever, it doesn't matter, and you need awareness or recognize. Now, I think better to positive feelings better. Try to, in your life, some happy life, we all have some experience, happy joy, and if you have some bad moment, very good. If you have this morning, good. Yesterday or day before, anytime you have or childhood or you have some feeling happy, you need to recognize happy feeling, happy sensory level. And then if you recognize this, and you need to check where it come from this happy feeling. And then condition, there are lots of different conditions, outside condition, inside conditions. I think main important is inside your mind, condition is more important. Your happiness, and happiness is feeling. Happiness is feeling. You need to recognize. You need to understand that. And feeling is mind. Consciousness. And there are some causes and conditions outside, but for example, most people have happy to hang out with a good friend, and then that time, for example, you don't have loneliness feeling, you have friend, very nice friend, therefore you don't have loneliness feeling. But if you necessarily you don't have loneliness feeling, you don't need necessarily you surrounded live some partner or girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife, something like that. Necessarily no need like that. For example, those monks, they don't have girlfriend, boyfriend, and husband, wife. Live alone life, body, physical, live alone. But they mentally, they don't have loneliness feeling. Especially those yogis live on the mountain. And then they on the mountain, they live alone. But they're feeling very happy, feeling joyful. They don't have loneliness feeling. Why? They're thinking a little bit different. They're thinking, all sentient beings be my mother. All sentient beings, my father. All sentient beings very kind to me. They never making separate other me, making border. They're very feeling close, And most people opposite. You have boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, or wife, or children, physically live in one house. You're feeling very far, distinction, making border. I'm very important. You forgot this, You're not thinking other people. And also you, I think, use this one, empathy. If you don't have empathy, of course you become the loneliness feeling, because you never think other people's situation. You never think other people have some wanting happiness. You never think other people don't want suffering. Thinking all the time, me, I. This reason, any problem come. Therefore, we need focusing more other people's more. Other people wanting happiness just like me. Other people don't like suffering just like me, I think a little bit hard to you believe reincarnation. If you believe reincarnation, it makes very easier, I believe reincarnation. I believe past life, because I grew up background my family, but when I was young, I heard lots of reincarnation. I don't believe, I don't believe. And then I learned this Buddhist view, and I watching their experience. My one experience is someone I never see before. Someone immediately this become my best friend and become very close feeling. And someone lived together long time, 10, 15, 20 years. So they're very hard to become close feeling. I thought, where's come from that? This is past life experience. And lots monks, not only monks, lots people, they remember their past life. If they have past life, this reason remember. Otherwise, they don't have past life, they can't remember, And they remember clearly. And then there are some people have two mother, past life parents, this life. In India, the partner, the one girl, her past life, a car accident, dead. And she was born in the one parents, and she said, she personally in past talk, she said, and my parents in Panna, and I have father, this. And she's cry, I want to go see my parents. And this new this like parents took them there, and they recognize. And then this one girl, she has two mother and two father. And they show her education class 5, and she knows class 5 immediately. She jumps in class 5. This is a reality, nobody making, isn't it? We need to accept reality. Reality is very powerful. If you believe reality, and then you go to a different world, But if you, I think this is a loss, and especially lost the child, and they remember lost their first life, and the parents no idea, and the parents stop their children's talking firstly. Parents worry, these children looks a little bit crazy. They're talking lost things. Don't talk that. They're stopping. They're talking because they remember their first life children. And parents no idea, Laws happened like this here, I think. And therefore, if you believe reincarnation, and then you're easy to become other people's how kindness you, and how closely you, birds or dogs, dogs coming through you, surround you. You think, oh, this is maybe grandpa, grandma, my father, mother. You never know. And you can reciting, do something, prayer, or do something for benefit them. Voluntarily, you can do like that. Therefore, very important developing your loving kindness. Then, if you have loving kindness back this heart, and then subjecting automatically reduce. If your subjecting reduce, and then they don't have space, stress, anxiety, depression, loneliness. If you have really loving kindness, no without attachment. For example, we most people think I have loving kindness, I have compassion. Who has compassion? Only your loved one, only your loved one. Only your loved one has sometimes suffering, and you think washing from their suffering. They think I have this love. This is a love with attachment, because they're making suffering. They're making upset. They're making lots crying. They're making lots problems. They're making more jealousy, This is a compassion with a mixed attachment. If you have real, genuine love, compassion, I mentioned before, someone say your enemy, or you don't like talk, don't like see this person, something their problem, and you wishing from their suffering, compassion with action. That time you have genuine compassion. That time you have really truth, loving kindness. You can try if you have like this or not. If you don't have this, your compassion is with a mixed attachment. So then making jealousy, angry, problems, start problem. Therefore we need practice developing genuine loving kindness. I think beginning you need equanimity practice. We are all same. This making you understand empathy. If you have empathy, and then they see their suffering, and then wishing from their suffering, and then I can do something, then you have a really power coming. Otherwise, most our compassion making tired, upset. This means compassion with the background attachment, mix up, delusion, compassion, mix up together. Therefore, example is, I mentioned before, there are lots of meditators, and in monastery, lots of monks. They are so calm, relaxed, peaceful, all the time happy. They don't have money. And they don't have car. They don't have fancy clothes, just simple clothes like that. Mind is so happy and peace, because their mind is they have genuine loving kindness. Therefore, they don't have loneliness, they don't have stress, they don't have anxiety, they don't have depression, because no chance. Their mind is so big, big power. No thinking me. All the time. I think this is more important in practice in genuine loving kindness, or great compassion. I think genuine loving kindness is, I think, understood like this is good to understand you. Your enemy, or you don't like someone, if you see their suffering and you want to free from their suffering, and then the lack of their happiness, and you think, I want to make this more happy, that time you have very high quality level mind. This helps your surrounding people, helps your mental upset, and then this bring your loss, feeling joy. And if you had this, you're never tired, because morning 8 to and evening 5 o'clock you need to go to job. Most people are tired. Why? It's focusing just only for money. They don't have motivation, benefit, big picture. Only focusing money. This making tired. And then if you have genuine loving kindness, you have motivation. I want benefit for this company. You work more sincere, and you think, I want not only focusing money. I want helping my boss. I want helping my other people. My job is for benefit of environment, benefit for example, supermarket, people lost by, you can, this is people benefit for not only money. I can make very clear, make easy for them, making something like this. Any kind of job, we have relative other people. Therefore, you have motivation, very strong benefit. Then you have, after 5 o'clock, your body, of course, tired, moving, but your mind not become tired. Mind have more joy. I did something, good job today, some benefit for people. Therefore, I'm rejoicing. Then your mind have more energy. And nowadays, lots of people after 5 o'clock tired, because and also then in the workplace, lots bullying, and lots competition, and lots nasty, and not really nice environment, and the people not really kind, and we can't blame. We can do ourselves more best, Therefore, loving kindness is our life's main key practice. Okay, but this words understand very easy. Practice not easy, isn't it? And emptiness words is very hard understood. But if you understood the realizations, I think okay. And compassion, and genuine loving kindness, those things, and it was a benefit for other people, and encourage other people. Those words, you only one attempt heard, you understood this meaning. Practice, not easy. Practice need to do every day, slowly. Your expectation, I want to practice today, immediately cut my mental health burn. Impossible. Then you become more upset. Therefore, you need to making plan, long-term plan, slowly, making habit every day, short meditation. And the meditation means analytical meditation helps you in real problem time. Analytical means checking wisdom, what kind of the cause condition, looking your feeling, and where's it come from this cause condition, and also I mentioned before, don't judgment other people. There one, do you have question? Online people have question? Do you understand what I'm talking? My English is sometimes, I'm not sure. Do you understand? Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you have a question? No. Okay. No question. I think I tell you one story. I think you heard this. I saw there small widow, one boy, one man. He's driving. He's driving Toyota car, modern car. And he think, oh, I want to Jaguar car. If I got Jaguar car, I'm so happy. And then the Jaguar car driving, he's not really happy. He said, oh, they have airplane, a small airplane. If I got airplane, I'm so happy, And then other hand, the other one, the Toyota behind the other one, and small motorbike. He said, oh, if I got this Toyota car, and I'm so happy, And then other one, the bicycle, if I got this motorbike, I'm so happy, And then the one is in the wheelchair, wheelchair. And then they, oh, I have a bicycle, I'm so happy, And one beggar, he don't have wheelchair, and if I got a wheelchair, I'm so happy, They never appreciate what they have, Do you understand this clear video? This is a very clever message, You're thinking, oh, I've got this, what we have, don't rejoicing, recognize, appreciate. Need to appreciate. And therefore awareness, what can't I have? I'm so lucky, wow, I have lots of good things. And then you feel happy, easy to make happy. If you think this story, you never ever become happy, then no chance. So the happiness is very close there. Happiness, or they say, I'm here, but we make some space for them, Okay. Now we will do some in the evening practice. This is very important. If you do some meditation like that, or good. But if you lie down good before the sleeping, and you're checking, and I did some today. What I did, this morning to evening, you did something wrong, something not right, Only you need to recognize, oh, this is big. I can't do that tomorrow, and you need regret. So remember, regret. And then you did something, good things, fast meditation and helping other people. You have lots of opportunity because you are live in the society. There are lots of problems you see. You met lots of people. There's a good opportunity. But one thing is, if you have power or opportunity, you can help. If you don't have energy power, don't worry. Worry is nothing help other people, making your peaceful mind destroy. Therefore, don't worry. You can do help them, and then you rejoicing. I did so today. My life is more meaningful. Rejoicing, and your marriage. Do some dedication, and your commitment. I want to do tomorrow more meditation, helping people, do some more. Helping people means necessarily you don't need to go far away. Your close one, your relative, who's your closer, you can help them. This is more important, And the dedication is like this. For example, I'm talking a little bit broken English for you, sharing my experience. And you are listening. I see you are very careful listening, because I'm broken English talking. That's good. And on the other hand, I think very good for you. I'm looking entertaining for you, making laughing. I think oh, this English heard a little bit of funny sound, and the grammar rules a little bit, a little bit wrong, and the pronunciation is sometimes not really clear. Sometimes I'm making words put there, cup, book, then you can make sentence. Flower, nice. Then you can say, flower is nice. You can make this sentence, okay? And is at die, I forgot, Because in Tibet there are two speak. One the Kolukoyan, colloquium. They don't have this. We use lots this, but our language is everything's have, but we use less. But most monks are using together language. If you learn Tibetan language, you didn't learn Kolukoyan. You go to Tibetan community, you don't understand. They're talking completely different language. Speak, you know. They have in English it looks one way, looks one, but Tibetan are completely different too. Those people are a little bit confused. This this reason I'm most talking natural speak this, and English making this. This reason I forgot and is and da and are. Isn't it? And I'm not much talking is and da and are, not much there, because I'm my mind thinking other one. I noticed now. And then slowly coming R and da and S, okay. Article, isn't it? Article. It's called article, right? Article. Articles, yeah. And or and on also also lots coming, And no much. Yeah. It's interesting learning different language. Yeah. You learn Tibetan language and then you have lots of fun, And also good because then you can listening direct teaching at a more deeper meaning. And there are lots of Tibetan translators there, lots meaning not really right, not correct there, because there are lots using Christianity religion's words, but Buddhism was Christianity meaning completely different. People use lots the Christianity religion. This is not different. Their meaning completely different. If you learn Tibetan, then you understand. Wow, I miss lots point. Okay, and this our marriage make some more become world become peace, and then especially Russian war. I ought to do this prayer. This is so sad, Wars is terrible. Wars is terrible. We don't need wars. This is terrible. Therefore, we want this immediately stop this Russian and Russia and Ukraine wars. And there are lots of natural disasters, earthquake and water flooding and the fire, earthquake. This is and lots of upset, comment outside. Where? So where the upset, where people mind become crazy. Inside become shaking, outside become shaking. Connection, the karma connection. Therefore, mind need to become calm and peace. And then environment become calm and peace, We make our moti a little bit of peace here. small place, little bit of peace. But today, a little bit hard to coming, Lord, Not easy to place can't make peace. Peace is here, feeling peace. And money can't make you peace. And then peace is just your thinking different, making peace. Therefore, all people need some people need food, they got food. Some people need medicine, they got medicine. Some people want to see their loved one, they see their loved one, Lost people, and they lost job, they found some job. Nowadays, I think people, a little bit stupid, too much looking technology. Then people lost job. Too much looking mission, and the people lost job. Those people lost job because people focusing for so many mission, mission, using mission, and then people lost their job. One day, and mission become boss. Then you go on. What is a meaningful life? Business people only how to make money thinking, and they're not thinking people. And there's very danger nowadays. And also, lots of political mm, they wanted their power and showing power. They're not looking their country's people. This is very dangerous. Therefore, you can little bit of research in New Zealand. Later need some funds. Don't neglect. Don't what's that? Don't. Some people don't care. Don't do that, because if something the leader did something wrong, we have lost problem. Therefore, you need a little bit careful. We need to find some right person. Not looking money, looking people. People, money need a little bit of balance. Only looking people, they don't have scare for money and their problem. Need to balance people, need some right person, need to find some leader. Nowadays, one leader did something wrong. So many people have suffering, isn't it? So many people have suffering. Therefore, we need to. Some people think, this is politics with no connection. We have connection. They did something wrong, then we have lost suffer. The voting day, you need a little bit careful check. What you have won this, and then you need more. Do something, right person choice is important. Otherwise, there's something very bad person come, they do lots of silly things, decision, and they give complaint, blah, 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 what point? No point, isn't it? I think here, some people think, this is politics, I don't like politics, This is my life, looks no connection. There are lots of connection, You see now the world is most world become crazy is the leader making crazy. Leader become crazy. Crazy leader coming, and then the whole country become crazy. And then all whole world become system become crazy. Therefore, need to put more effort, right person choice. Okay, then we do dedication like that, and I can result in some prayer. You can do this dedication. Okay. So now the Nanjaz Wai, Command Jin Radune, Kadana and Chivella, Sivers on the door, show, Gavadi, Lamazan Jendroje, Doja Yamalewa, Zalago, show, changes in Jerem Bochi, Majivana Gis. Gavanyamba Mewaya Kone on the Bear shows. Thank you very much your patient listening. You have good patience.